think, excuse me, I think, a parallel can be driven or drawn towards like for-profit businesses.
Yeah.
I recently, think what you will about the guy, I recently watched the a podcast where Papa John was on there. Excuse me. And Papa John started in a broom closet and became a national pizza chain. And I remember I was in the pizza industry when he came on the scene. And it was fascinating to listen to him speak. Say what you will about the guy.
Right.
But his business, I don't, there's some controversy surrounding him or whatever.
He's a hunter or something.
I think they had I don't want to get into it, but
he
was a weirdo. But his business advice was savvy and on point. And I was kind of blown away by it because it was supposed to be a fun kind of podcast of poking fun at the guy. But he came to bear with like numbers. He told everybody how much he made and how. One of the things that struck me though was he talked about how he would hire around his weaknesses.
Yes.
And I thought that was such an important lesson. Oh, not only hire around his weaknesses, but hire aptitude over experience. Yeah. And so I was kind of blown away. And I think, like it holds true to what you were saying, right? If you find, like you go to that ED group and you find that there's a general, like lack of experience in a certain area, then that's also a great place to share then, somebody that can help with that. Yes. Or resources toward that. And then to hire or to kind of not offload, but like hire around the weaknesses. Is that something that you found in your journey through your ED that
absolutely
helps?
Yeah. No, somewhere along the line, I heard the story about Lincoln, which is probably very similar to this. Yeah, because after he won the election, after many, many tries, because there's also that story of how many times Lincoln failed at something before he became president. What he did was then built his cabinet up of his competitors and people that he looked up to, that he felt aptitude-wise were even above him, because that is what built a great, leadership.
Right.
And so that stuck with me. I'm not everything by any means, and I'm getting started real late in the game. So
right.
Yes,
I need all the help I can get. Right.
Superstars. Set ego aside.
Sure.
And if it gets in the way, because it's what a great feeling to be able to look at a colleague that's working together with you and they have a phenomenal idea or an answer or a fix, or even are able to challenge me as ED respectfully and say, hey, this is why, and I know that I can count on their leadership as well, and my organization is filled with people that I would follow to the moon and back. I'm expendable,
right? Everybody's replaceable, right?
So, you want to. That's how you build a great company. I think for-profit, nonprofit is surround yourself with people that are amazing.
Sure up your weaknesses.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
I like the way you phrase that.
I just think of myself. I'm not good administratively,
And we were inching along financially. Sure. We're not accountants. That's not our background.
Right.
And so it was, we were so grateful to get financial.
Yeah. And I think full disclosure, I work with you outside of the podcast. No, that's all right.
Okay.
No.
Cat's out of the bag.
No, this is a safe space. You're in the trust tree.
Right.
You know what
awesome.
I mean? In the nest,
Okay.
You remember old school?
Fall back in my chair.
Yeah. No trust falls.